Hey. Welcome back in, Cakers. We're going to take just one quick scenario look over the cards here in TVT this week. We're going to check out what Team Wars could be all about, and then we're going to talk about which cards we're going to choose and why we think we need to choose them, perhaps. Let me just take a quick banter down the list. I want to check out what cards are sitting on the bottom before I start getting a feel for what I might do with these cards here on the top. All right. Okay. All right, Cakers. I kind of see what Red Lynx is going with here. I kind of see what they want us to pick and choose around. So, right away, though, I've looked over the list quickly. I see two cards here that have no quick or immediate answers. I see two cards right now that definitely need to be dealt with, other than sending out challenge mode or friendly level cards that might have an additional level or two based on bottle caps. And that's this little box right here on the right. You see the Grand Wizard Cartman and the Man Bear Pig there. And then you see this box way down here on the left with the Cock Magic and with the mind control. Jeez Lou, man, I'm going to have to get in on the team board and talk to people about this one. We're going to pick Cock Magic before we do anything with this deck setup, my Cake family, because again, we have two major cards. One of them will definitely be on the field when you play an opponent. You will definitely see Grand Wizard Cartman, or you will definitely see Man Bear Pig. So because of that, I don't want to spend 35 seconds dropping energy on a Man Bear Pig or a Grand Wizard Cartman while my opponent just continues to stack and stack and stack energy, and then comes back with answers as all of my units are destroyed and I'm sitting on zero energy. So I like the idea, really. I do like the idea. We're going to pick that Cock Magic first, my Cake family. And let's hop right back up to the top of the list and get on with it. Terrence and Phillip versus Dog Poo. Here in my clan, I know we have a lot more folks with that L3 and L4 Dog Poo rather than that L3, L4, L5 Terrence and Phillip. Terrence and Phillip is a 4-cost drop, sending out 2 units that put down the pain. They can break a wall down very quickly by themselves. Terrence and Phillip are great challenge mode cards. For me right now, I think I have to lean towards Dog Poo just for team aspect. For me, Terrence and Phillip would definitely fit a lot better, but I believe for my team, we're going to have a lot more folks loving in with the DP there. As we continue down, Gizmo Ike versus Canadian Night Ike. Okay, yeah, Canadian Night Ike. We don't even need to think about that. Robin Twerk over there. We just pick Canadian Night Ike. Gizmo, in my opinion, a little less viable with a challenge mode friendly zap cannon that can kill him still. So we're going to take off the Gizmo Ike and definitely put on the Canadian Night Ike. We definitely want the AoE clear damage here from Rogue Token. That Windy with the shield is nice. It is clean, definitely protecting her. But the invaluable energy exchange on the Rogue Token versus that horrible opponent new kid wall push coming towards you, or if you want to get him down there in the middle of the field and clear it out, that Rogue Token, in my opinion, holds a little bit more deck friendly value than the Shield Maiden Windy. So we continue down. Yep, we picked Mekatemi there. We don't even really need to talk about that. Yes, a few more people probably have a level 3 or a level 4 catapult. Level 1, level 2 Mekatemi is going to create more problems all day, every day for that. Mind control, in and out, stopping the opponent, stalling their pushes, attacking their own units. We're going to definitely pick Mekatemi there. Here, easy as well. Robo Bebe, 1 less cost, way more damage. Once you start getting her juiced up, getting those kills, she speeds up fast. And again, you see we started out there with the Cock Magic. So we'll jump over here into the next area, my Cake family. Wow, this is a tough side. This one's tough. So you've got the towel that has the aura that slows everyone down. That will be useful for the Grand Wizard Cartman. That will be useful for the Man Bear Pig, no doubt. I think if I view my team and what I know people hold, I definitely believe the protocol, that freeze man there, he's probably ranked well more higher within my team members' card inventories than the towel is. Ugh, this is tough. Do we go STG or do we go protocol? I think we're going to go protocol here. That field wide freeze is going to come in handy. I'm just going to go ahead and, stop the internal battle with myself. I feel like my team would be more comfortable with that protocol, but, we might discuss the towel as the days go by. Everybody and their mom, their brother, and their sister picking that Canadian Night Ike, and then everybody and their mom and their sister and their brothers, their cousins, their goldfish's owners, their neighbor's cat's friend. Everybody is picking that Robin Twerk. And I'm torn here. We got a 2-drop Jimmy who's going to stop auras. What auras do we got here? We've got Canadian Night Ike Protocol. We've got the Mechas. So again, he's going to get close to Canadian Night Ike and Protocol. He won't be anywhere close to Mecha. So that Enforcer, oh my, he's too tough to give up. Do we want to bid for my team to run double Enforcers, double Jimmies, I mean to say, because that Labar Jimmy, he is going to be so dank and clearing out field-wide stuff that might be an issue for you. But looking down the list here, honestly, we've got 1 weenie, 2 possible weenie. Yeah, F that, dude, yeah. Yeah, we're going to pick this guy right here. There's not enough to clear out field-wide with Labar Jimmy right now. There's just not enough standing in this deck that I feel like my opponent's going to ever have on the field at one time for that Labar Jimmy to be on field. And the worst thing I can see happening is me tossing down Labar Jimmy just as my opponent sets down a Cyborg Keeney. And I'm going to do it close to my new kid, so that Labard's going to turn around and start bashing my new kid in the face. So we're going to go ahead, since we've picked that protocol up front, we definitely need this Enforcer Jimmy right here. 2-drop Aura Stopper. For those people that have that Grand Wizard Cartman coming against you, that is definitely going to be invaluable. I'm going to go Grand Wizard Cartman as well, not just because that's what the team is choosing necessarily, but, I think that they all looked at it in themselves and said, Grand Wizard Cartman, he's 1 less energy, he's got a nice charge, he's got that freeze damage, he's going to create more problems on the field than the Man-Bear Pig. So we're going to go with the Grand Wizard Cartman. Down here we see Paladin Butters versus Astro Butters. That shield is so much value, my cake family. So much value in that shield. But right now, with those giant units, the Grand Wizard Cartman, the Man-Bear Pig, it might come in handy for you to send out that Butters, get some good whacks, and then, say, stack down a fighter right there next to him to get some good speedy hits. That Dog Poo, for example, lit up by an Astro, can kind of shave a Grand Wizard Cartman right in half if his charge has already been utilized. So yes, we're going to go with Astro Butters. For me, a little lower level than the Paladin, but definitely. And I always worry with the Cyborg Keeney and seeing 15 giant tanks. We only got 2 of them this go around, so we're not as worried. But we don't have as many. We have quite a few circles here that I see we could speed up. But for my team, I know there's quite a few folks who may not even have a level 2 hanky, much less a hanky at all. We're going to go ahead and pick that Cyborg Keeney, folks. Be careful. Don't send that Cyborg Keeney at that Grand Wizard Cartman or that Man-Bear Pig unless you know he is going to cut that player down. Because the worst thing you could do with that Cyborg Keeney is heal up your opponent tank, send him walking back slowly for 8 seconds, and then watch him just turn right back around all healed up, coming for your new kid again. That's going to be the worst choice you can make there. Now you're down 4 energy. You don't have that crafty assassin to utilize. You got to come up with a new plan to get rid of that Man-Bear Pig or that Grand Wizard Cartman. Hopefully your team picked Cock Magic instead of that Mind Control. Hopefully your team picked that Cock Magic instead of Mind Control, because, they've only got 1 clear card in this deck for those 2 gigantic tanks. So it would just make the most sense to me. So Cake family, my cakers, everybody tuning in. You go Dog Poo. You go with that Canadian Night Ike bastard. You get that AoE clear with the Rogue token. You rush in there with that Mecha Timmy, putting on the mind controls, spitting out the mecha cans. You got that Robo Baby. Go with that cock magic, please. Go with that cock magic. That mind control is not going to serve you very well or functionably in this deck. Just not enough units to send mind control at and come out being the energy efficient winner or the field winner there. That's definitely an opinion, but I don't think too many people will be able to dispute it too hard. If you can, convince me that Mind Control is a better card in this setup than the Cock Magic. Please present your case. I want to hear all about it. So we picked that Protocol stand, the field wide freeze. Again, don't always concentrate that twerk there for the Canadian Night Ike. You can use that twerk on anybody that you see fit. Of course, the old school combo is Robin twerk, Canadian Night Ike, and then you laugh and laugh as your opponent can do nothing at your Canadian Night Ike. Old school combo. We living in the new school now, my cakers. Keep that in mind. You got that Enforcer Jimmy. We're going to go with the Grand Wizard Cartman. We want to speed up people rather than shield them, so we're going to hit that Astro Butters. And hey, be careful with that Cyborg down there, but he's your boy if you want to get into it. Cake family, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Talk to me about your thoughts and curiosities about Team Wars down there in the comments. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Tappy tap that bell. Click on the like doodad. You know, don't forget to bring your towel. I just got in on the towel a couple of times. We gonna make this Monday a happy Monday to my cakers out there. Y'all keep smoking. Let me see you on that flip side. And remember, peace, 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 peace.